have this group of kids that serve on the Forever Home Youth Council. And a big part of what we do with those young people is teach them to get in touch with their own story. One of the things that I have found is that oftentimes their story is so painful to them that they just avoid it. And in a sense, where that leaves them is the pain has them rather than them having the pain. And so one of the things that I have found is where they would not get in touch with that again for themselves, they will if they think it might help somebody else, if it might help some other kid that's in foster care. It's just amazing. Getting in touch with those stories again and recounting them, they discover that there is a lot of pain, and then they tell the story again, and then pretty soon they start to realize this is just my story. It's my story. I have the story. The past doesn't have me. I have a past. And there's just an incredible freedom that comes from that.
Why did she have to go? You know, she was the only thing I had in my life. And
then we start to ask kids to dream, to imagine 4 different things, to imagine, first of all, the kind of person that you want to be. When kids start to open up and really be honest about the kind of people they want to be, that part of it almost always brings me to tears. And then we ask them to imagine the world they want to live in and how they're going to contribute to that. And again, when the kids talk about it, their experience, they want other children to have it better than they did. Almost always we hear that. And then we ask them to imagine the kind of life they want to live. And all of a sudden, instead of just fantasy, they start to recognize their giftedness. They start to recognize what they might contribute, but they also get a sense of what life really might be like. And we really encourage them to dream big. And kids do, and again, they start to put together then action plans to do that. And then the 4th thing we ask them to imagine is, what do you need to learn next? And when they start to really think about that, to imagine learning what it's going to take to be the person I want to be, to make the contribution I want to in the world, and to live the kind of life I want to live, and they put that together, then that story starts to be a future that they can grow into instead of a past that sort of has them. They've released themselves from that, and now they're imagining themselves and they're growing into the future instead of sort of held on. And then when they start to do that for themselves, then they start to be able to share what they've done with other youth, and it just spreads.
It's pointless to be angry at something that's just the past. You're never gonna get through in life if you keep being angry. It's pointless.
I think what I get out of it is just knowing that I can help out people and, you know, help them make the right choices, or just talk them through stuff that they're going through, because I've been through a lot of it, if not, you know, all of it.
It kind of helps me to remind me of what happened, and it's like, I like to tell it because I think it helps other people realize what some kids go through.
I've never told anybody about my past, but coming here this week, I was like, these people are here to listen. They care. I don't care if people judge me or choose to think anything, but it's me. It's what I went through. And it feels good to get it out.